My name is Connor Newell and I am a complete coffee addict. And over the next 7 days, I'm going to be putting no coffee into my system and see how it affects my day-to-day life. Cold turkey, absolute misery, let's go.
Do you know what this is? Yes, my girlfriend is hotter than my coffee. My girlfriend is also my wife, don't worry. This, besides being a cup of coffee that has like an enormous amount of coffee grounds in it, is my last cup of coffee for the next 7 days. If you're seeing this, then I probably made it through, but I don't have complete faith in myself, so I am just enjoying this well after 10 o'clock at night.
11 on the dot.
It's 11 o'clock. Ain't nobody taking this last cup of coffee from me. I'm gonna drink this whole thing. I don't know when the last day I went without coffee was. Like, I've gone a day here and there without coffee, but it's very rare. I haven't gone multiple days without coffee since I was maybe 10 years old. Hearing that come out of my mouth, I have a problem. I'm also going to be trying to avoid caffeinated teas as well. Anything that's like high caffeine drink. I'm trying to kind of detox myself from it for a week, and I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to watch some Corey Kenshin, and I'm going to go work out. Cheers, I'm going to enjoy this. Day one, here we go, guys. So I got up and did my regular morning stuff. I split some wood for the fire without coffee. I loaded the stove with wood without coffee. Drank some water, which was not coffee. Did my morning stretches without coffee. And had a nice warm cup of tea that was definitely not coffee. I'm doing great. So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon right about now, and I've not had any coffee. Okay, I will correct myself. I literally took the tiniest sip out of a tiny spoon of my wife's coffee because I was making her coffee and I didn't even think, and I was trying to make sure it was sweetened to the right amount. I don't think that counts. So besides that, if we're getting technical, I've not had any coffee today whatsoever. So I've had no extra boost on top of the fact that I slept horrible last night.
It's 11 o'clock. Ain't nobody taking this last cup of coffee from me. I'm gonna drink this whole thing.
I will say my brain has been distant today, and I was informed of that by my wife. I've got a few things that I'm working on today on trying to get done. I mean, I was even out cutting wood just a little while ago. Yeah, I feel like they're all kind of jumbled up. I'm not keeping them as straight right now, and you know, that could be because of no coffee. That could just be because of the lack of sleep. So we're gonna try to get some more sleep tomorrow or tonight and go to work tomorrow and stay alive. I'm gonna take care of these muddy dogs, and I'll catch up with you guys after a while.
Alright, y'all, it's day 2. I'm cooking breakfast and lunch for work. Gonna head off to work and see how the day goes without coffee, even though I'm making it right now for autumn. I really want it. So we're gonna see how work day goes without coffee. I'll update you guys later.
Alright guys, so it is the 3rd day now, because I was planning on recording more of the 2nd day, just like on my phone while we were at work, but catastrophe struck. So first of all, yesterday was by far the hardest day so far. I was like this close yesterday morning to just being done with it, and the hardest thing is the fact that nobody would know. None of you would know that I just completely failed the challenge.
I'm enjoying coffee right now.
Mm.
Smell it.
Oh, but it smells so silky and good. That was cruel, because I was just over here thinking this peppermint tea actually kind of tastes good right now. Anyway, yesterday morning was really hard. I've been foggy brained like crazy. You can ask my wife. She's not been enjoying this. She's been enjoying this probably less than I have. Anyway, it's day 3. Day 2, we tried to go to work. We worked for a little while. Our vehicle's alternator started having problems, making noise. We ended up working on it most of the day yesterday. By the end of it, I was once again this close to just being like, nope, I need coffee tonight. And we went to McDonald's on the way home, and she got coffee, and I didn't. I got hot chocolate, and I was sad, but the hot chocolate was good. Anyway, day 3, going strong. Still have not had any coffee. I keep getting minor, slight headaches, but I think it's really just sinus pressure right now. I don't think it has anything to do with the coffee because they go away really fast. We've got lunch. It's Saturday, so we're going to eat this and then go hang out with Hunter and Katie
At a coffee shop.
at a coffee shop. Wait, no.
It's a board game cafe.
It
It is currently day 4 of this endeavor, actually the last few minutes of day 4. Yeah, we got a little carried away watching YouTube videos and hiding under the warm blanket on the couch and kind of falling asleep. Pretty much like the halfway mark, actually just a little bit over the halfway mark. So let's kind of talk about like what I've seen up into this point. Anyways, first of all, I've not suffered from caffeine headaches. I've had like yesterday it was like the worst, and it was just like every now and then I get it slight, but it mainly hurt when I'd like bend over and move around, so I kind of feel like it was more of a sinus pressure headache. One thing that I've noticed is the fact that without the caffeine in my system, my body is ready to go to bed earlier than I normally am. Like, I start getting sleepy and ready to just go to sleep at like 8:30, 9, or 9:30 instead of 11, depending on what our schedule is. This morning, it was Sunday morning, was by far the hardest morning because we were up late last night. We said went to the board game cafe yesterday with my brother and his wife. You know, we were out late, and then I got up at 5 this morning because at our church I'm part of the worship team, so I got to get there early to practice music. Let's see, what else have I noticed up until this point? Staying more hydrated, for sure, because like the fact that I'm not having as much coffee makes me want to just drink something. So I've noticed that I'm just grabbing water more frequently out of habit. But yeah, I'm gonna take my sleepy butt and go get some sleep. I will see you guys in the morning.
Alright, y'all. Welcome to day 5, I think. We're closer to being done with this than I thought. Yeah, I'm bundled up. It's like in the low teens outside right now, and welcome to underneath the hood of my car. So yeah, there's been a weird noise under the hood in the front end that I was pretty sure was a pulley, and I'm very relieved because I just found which pulley it is. This is a super simple fix, and it happens to be making a horrible noise. That makes me very happy. Welcome to day 5, and I'm outside. I feel alive, I feel great, I feel wonderful. I want coffee. Yeah, like I said, yesterday was hard. Today, it hasn't really been all that hard. Like this morning, doing my regular splitting wood, getting the fire going, starting on breakfast. Those are the hardest points when I want it the most. I'm so inclined to just grab a cup of coffee. This morning wasn't that bad, really. I kept myself busy. It's progressively getting easier. I'm just getting to where I don't need the caffeine. I don't feel sluggish or tired this morning. Like, I honestly feel pretty energetic. I think that is due to my body getting over its reliance on caffeine. Yeah, the first couple days were not great, and I didn't even realize they weren't great. That's how much of a daze I was in. But my wife, as she would say, I was kind of just in a daze. She wasn't able to connect with me as well. I was just distant, and I didn't even realize it until like she had mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I thought I was just tired. That's the only updates I have at the time. I'm freezing. I'm gonna go put that serpentine belt back on and see how much a idler pulley is at AutoZone or O'Reilly's. Catch you guys in the next one. What's up? We only have 2 days left. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, I'm like trying to get this light right. It's not working. So this side of my face is like the most illuminated that you will ever see it. And this side looks like Darth Vader. Anyway, guys, it is day 6. Autumn, it's day 6.
Day 6. You're actually nice today.
I've been nice today, and I was nice yesterday.
You should just try it
I'll-
next week
No,
for like the
never.
genuine test.
No.
Tomorrow morning is the last morning I have to go without coffee.
Oh, I'm so ready.
I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to push through and I'm going to be fine. Because at this point, including yesterday, the last few days of this have been pretty easy. And I've been nice. I haven't been moody.
Would you like a cup of tea, my darling?
Now we're going to let all the viewers judge your British accent.
No.
Yes.
They're mean.
Don't be mean to my wife.
While delivering the wood earlier, I ran to Walmart for a few things, and I got this. Let us know in the comments if you guys have played this before. It looks pretty fine. I found it on clearance for like half price of what it generally is, so now we're gonna play a game. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the last day of this challenge. See you guys tomorrow. Alright, you guys, it is the end of the very last day. I haven't recorded much today. I've been super busy with other things and just now getting around to recording, and it's literally like 10:11. I was gonna come on here and like give you an update of the day and everything, but I think I'm actually gonna wait until tomorrow and just give you the actual full results. So I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. It was way more mental than physical. I will tell you that, but all that coming up in tomorrow's. See you guys then. as I sit down here with my cup of coffee, literally weeks after finishing the challenge, there are a few reasons. First of all, we were super busy when I finished recording the challenge. Secondly, we both just got over the flu. You don't really feel like recording when you have the flu. Either way, weeks later, let's go ahead and recap the challenge and go ahead and talk about how it affected me physically as well as mentally. So physically, how did the 7 days without coffee in my system affect me physically? Productivity, stuff like that. I really didn't notice that much of a shift in how productive my workouts were. Granted, I couldn't really tell an accurate measurement because during the period that I was off coffee, I didn't have the greatest workout routine during that week anyway. There was a lot going on and I wasn't able to get my workouts in like I generally am. So unfortunately, I couldn't really tell much on that aspect, but just going off of energy alone, the first few days, as I've said multiple times in this video, they were terrible. And I didn't realize how terrible they were till after the fact, and I got kind of the initial caffeine withdrawal out of my system, and from my wife explaining to me that I was basically a zombie the first few days. As far as just like energy, like doing things, if I got into doing something, it wasn't that much different, but it was just the overall drowsiness that just hammered me the first few days. After that, I was actually surprised how quickly after those first couple days that I started not needing it. I would get up in the mornings and, wouldn't have that initial boost of caffeine and I was okay. So after those first few days of caffeine withdrawal, I feel like the energy I had after that in the days to come was more raw and true energy. It wasn't just a caffeine spike that I was trying to work the rest of the day off of. So it kind of felt like it was more linear, if that makes sense. Now, to talk about the mental side of things, yes, I've gotten into Rubik's cubic, whatever it's called, the actual doing the thing. Anyway, so as far as the mental side of things go, first few days again were absolutely terrible. I feel like they were worse mentally than they were physically. Tiredness I can handle, but being in a fog and just like disconnected from everything, it takes a toll on you. The first few days were definitely the hardest. After that, I wouldn't really say that like I had any incredible mind-boggling new focus or even a better train of thought. Once again, the only thing that I could tell was everything was a bit more linear throughout the day. My energy and my mental state wasn't in bursts that shot up and then went away as soon after. It was actually fairly linear, which is nice because I could actually count on it more. I kind of expected once I got out of the withdrawals for there to be more of an effect on my clarity of mind or my physical performance, but there really wasn't that much of a difference besides it just being a more steady supply. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed or this helped you make a choice on wanting to reduce caffeine or cut caffeine from your diet, give this video a like. It would help it out a ton. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.